Hello friends, today we are going to discuss Railway E-Catering Policy 2017. So before proceeding on the main points of this policy, I am moving back to 7 years in time, and we are going to discuss 2010 policy. Just one point of that policy. So what happened in Railway Catering Policy of 2010? That catering responsibility was given to railways, zonal railways from IRCTC. So remember this one. Zonal railways was given the responsibility from IRCTC, right? So now what is happening? Now that policy is being reversed. So what will happen? That e-catering policies in new e-catering policy, IRCTC has been given the responsibility of catering, right? So this is the main point of this e-catering policy. And further, there are some pointers that you must know. First one is IRCTC is famous because it's a government organization, government subsidiary, railway subsidiary, and further 60% of entire railway reservation and bookings, these things are done by IRCTC. And as per recent finance ministerial notifications, IRCTC will soon go to IPO. IPO for what? IPO for public offering. So they will soon be listed in stock exchanges, so anyone can invest in IRCTC. So after that, you should know some of the facts. First fact is daily 2.5 crore people travel by railways. So know this much, because you may quote this fact whenever you write answers. And now coming to the new e-catering policy 2017. So remember four points. First one is this is the first time that cooking and distribution of the meals will be two separate functions. See, earlier what used to happen that whoever cooks, he may or may not distribute the food. So suppose some XYZ body is responsible for cooking, and they will also be responsible for the distribution. But now that demarcation has been lifted out. Now for cooking, railway IRCTC will choose best of the best, and for distribution IRCTC will choose best of the best, and then combining both of these guys, you customers will get best cooked meal in appropriate time. Okay. So the second point is IRCTC will decide menu as well as tariffs in but here is but in consultation with railway board, right? And there is one extra clause in that, and that is zonal railways to monitor these things. So it's not like IRCTC is fully autonomous in these things. IRCTC will do whatever they are delegated to do, but to check any corruption or to check any mismanagement, zonal railways will monitor those guys. And further, IRCTC not allowed to outrightly cooking or sourcing of raw materials. So it's not like uh, that zonal function has been catering function had been given from zonal railways to IRCTC. So now IRCTC may outsource these things. No, it is not like that. IRCTC has to have some mechanism of its own to cook as well as distribute. It's not like completely 100% outsourcing. So remember this fact. Third point is it is related to the railway stalls, which we see whenever we go to the railway stations. So 33% reservation to women for stalls at railway stations. So you might have seen many chai dukan, tea stalls, and some small restaurants and kitchens. So these tenders, there will be open. First thing is there will be open tendering, and second thing is 33% reservation will be there for women. So this is a social cause. You should remember two things. First, and that is we have institutions like RBI and railways. Apart from their functionality, they are also responsible for social cause, and this is not anywhere else in the world. This is Indian phenomenon, Indian bureaucratic, or you can say Indian constitutional phenomenon. Fourth point is milk stalls to be installed at railway stations. So this is important from newborn babies, right? So there were many complaints to the railways that while traveling with newborn babies, it was very difficult to find milk for newborn babies. Therefore, it is a good initiative in that sense. And further, railway is bound to take help of SSG, self-help groups, and they may promote their products, right? They may provide them tenders, and they will be given preference over others. So that is also a policy. And further, apart from these policies, some extra points related to trains, you should know that railway has decided to have four types of trains, and these are: first is Humsafar, second is Tejas, third is Uday, fourth is Antyodaya. So these are four types of railways, rail products. So you should know from typing category. Typing in the sense that Humsafar is the trains which runs around 160 kilometer per hours. Tejas a little bit slower than that. Uday a little bit more slower than that. And lastly is Antyodaya. Antyodaya is for Ant. Ant means what? Last. So longest distance traveling, right? And further, there is another train that is named as Train 2018, and it will come next year in 2018. So these five type of railway products are there. So your UPSC might ask like which of these trains are slow or fast or something like that, or maybe they ask like for what purpose these trains have been introduced. So you have to remember in that sense. And finally, why this change of policy, and again moving to IRCTs, why this much bureaucratic phenomena? So the fundamental reason behind all these things is quality of food. So there has been a lot of complaints that food quality is not appropriate, as well as the quantity as and hygienity of food is not maintained. Therefore, why not, if people are ready to pay more, then why not provide them good food? So based upon these criteria, these kind of policy changes occur in our central policies. So in that sense, to address the quality of food, as well as to 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 eradicate lobby of contractors. There are many, like you must have heard, contractors being lobbying to the railway ministry for their things and all those corruption things. So removing all of these things to bringing in transparency, these policy changes have been introduced. So all right guys, thank you, have a great day.